So you guys just missed the most amazing interview that Nick and I have ever given, but we forgot to start the audio, so we're gonna go again.
Welcome to Adepticon 2023. JT here, myself, Nick, of course.
Nick there.
Play on Tabletop. We're here, we're doing a project here at Adepticon, but we just had to make this video to get our thoughts out about the reveals that just happened last night.
10th edition, oh my goodness, 10th edition.
And the release of the Primarch.
And the release of the...
and to be honest, the Seraphon are pretty cool too, I like them.
Dude, yes, absolutely.
Dino Riders.
The biggest thing is 10th edition is a complete hard reset, all the way back to indexes, and the key is, all those indexes are free day one.
That's huge. I love the focus of everything I heard of making it easier for more people to get into it.
Yes.
That's actually good for us.
Yes, it is.
Like, we like people watching this stuff, and so if more people can watch it and understand it and be simplified.
I agree. I was cautiously optimistic. Hearing rumors, etc., not showing how this is going to go. However, after having seen some stuff last night, I personally never had an issue with the complexity of the game, but I play it at a level that literally, like you've said, I play it in my sleep. I forget rules I bring up rules from 10, 20 years ago. This makes it so that my rules are in front of me. I don't have to mess around, and if I want to teach my son how to play, it's easy to do. Combat patrols, my goodness.
That concept of the combat patrol, I'm actually really excited to see how they do it. Okay, to be fair, I am a little skeptical that they can balance all those combat patrol boxes, and I'll reserve judgment, but I like the idea of it.
You know what, even if it's like a 90% balance, you're still dealing with such a small number of units that you can pick up for a set price. You'll have your data cards, as we understand it, are going to be ready to go as they transition over from one packaging to the other. You're going to be able to literally buy a get starting box, play the game, go.
Do you know what I had the most fun at that preview watching? Was your reaction to things. To be honest, because something would come up on the screen and JT would go,
I don't think about it.
I don't know if I like that. And then about 10 minutes later, he's like, oh, but what about this? And it was very interesting to see that from you. Like, for instance, the one new stat,
Objective Control,
OC, that is going to change the game a lot.
It is. I've always been, I'm not a fan of Imperial Knights being able to hold objectives. It doesn't make sense to me. You're a giant stompy robot, just go giant stompy robot things. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. But this concept now of, not one model is going to take away this and this is going to count as this, it makes it so that holding objectives and models that have objective control are going to be very key to you winning games. We already know that the action exists. We're not sure how, we haven't seen those rules. We haven't seen any of that part of it, just literally what's in the reveal. But if we have action still, we have objective secured still, or objective control still, if it still relies on holding one, holding two, holding more, if there's still things like that, you're going to have to build a list that can't just be, I want to spam all the meltas that I can. Sorry, Steve Joel, I love your Space Wolves, but dude, that army is so hard to play against. However, in this current version of the game, that army is a brilliant army, and it works. Melta is magic right now.
The leak or rumor was that Toughness was going away.
That's true.
As we saw in the reveal, Toughness is not going away. And what Mike actually said in the preview was that for some models, we'll see a Toughness of 11. I don't know, maybe higher?
We've already seen that start. We already saw Land Raiders go to Toughness 9. The Chaos Land Raiders are T9. And their last cannons are D6 plus 2 damage. So we've already seen Toughnesses increase. I mean, Imperial Knights kind of think, it feels like they should have Toughness 10, or even 11.
What that
remains to be seen.
What that feels like it does is it increases the granularity of what a weapon can do, and it allows, right now, a plasma weapon and a melta weapon kind of do the same thing. They both are great at killing elite infantry, and they're both great at killing tanks. If we suddenly see Toughness incredibly high, then they can start to specialize those weapons. We can have dedicated anti-tank weapons.
See, I remember when Lances treated armor values over a specific number. In the case of 12, they treated it as 12. So if you had AV 13 or 14 on Land Raider,
we might see something like that return.
So maybe you're going to see dedicated anti-tank weapons, so that you don't just spam anti-tank weapons to take out everybody. See, that really makes for a concept of interesting list build.
I enjoyed that back in, say, 6th and earlier editions, where when you built a list, you had to think about, okay, I need some units that are going to take on tanks. I need some units that are going to take on elites. I need some units that are going to take on other things. But, like, for instance, in current list building, you pretty much just say, I just want the most powerful weapon that can take everything.
Well, yeah, because everything can hurt everything, and which was a great change, and I love that.
I do like that.
However, the concept became, well, this is our top-end strength, and this is our top-end toughness, so if you can hit or match this, then you're going to win. And that isn't going to be the case anymore, and I can't wait to see how that works.
That's going to be cool.
That was a big one, but I mean, as far as the gameplay changes, and as far as 10th goes, the streamlining, the data cards, everything's in front of you, everybody's going to have data cards.
There's so much we don't know yet.
There's so much we don't know, but what we do know is that a Wimbaway,
I think we broke JT.
The lion no longer sleeps tonight.
There we go. That's what's going on. Oh yeah, that's really
cool. I don't know
cool.
if I'd done the Rafiki thing and like picked you up and held you up. I don't know if that would have worked. No, today. Like the whole Disney thing.
No, I was doing the lion sleeps tonight.
I know, so was I. But I was trying not to get demonetized. So that's why I didn't sing it. No, it's not because when I sing, I sound like two cats. The lion has returned.
The Primarch.
Dude, we've heard about this for like 3 editions.
Everyone's been guessing it for 3 editions. Yeah, that's true.
I would have laughed if they'd actually released Dorn with all the lion teasers. That would have made me so happy.
It's Celestial Lions. But I actually love the miniature. I think the helmet is my favorite one.
You know what? A lot of memes going around about that face. The Tywin Lannister, the Count Dooku.
I see that.
He definitely looks like he's angry about something.
Yeah.
He does not look like a happy camper.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty cool. I think having another loyalist Primarch.
Well, we don't know. We have no knowledge of what he's coming back lore-wise.
True.
So yes, he could be totally on
Every Dark Angel player just pounded their keyboard in rage. Well, how dare you call him a heretic?
I didn't say he was a heretic, but what if he thinks that Gilliman has been up to his old tricks and making Empire Secundus and wants to break away and we have a civil war? I actually kind of think that would be cool.
Oh, dude. I would love to see Rabuti Gulliman walk into the Golden Throne and say, sorry, Emps, you're done. And just puts a bolter round through the Emperor. Like, that would just break everybody's brain.
Well, I'm very excited to see what the lore is, and I'm hoping we get reveals soon about that. But we just wanted to make this video so you guys could have a glimpse into our thoughts, because we're just reeling right now, and we wanted to get our thoughts on as quickly as we could, because this is exciting times for 40K players.
Well, the key is really, I mean, effectively from 3rd edition all the way up to 7th, there was no change in the storyline. It was stagnant.
Yep.
And then when 7th got end timed, sort of they had the Doom of Mimir, not Doom of Mimir, the it was Doom of Mimir. And then you had Yvraine, and you had the Yanari, and you had Gulliman return. The game changed drastically. They advanced the storyline. Well, through 8th edition, through 9th edition, and now 10th edition, they're advancing the storyline.
Yeah.
It's something that we really haven't been used to if you've been a long-term player.
I like it.
You know what? It needs to change. It needs to evolve. It needs to rotate.
Yeah.
There is nothing saying that you can't still take your tactical Marines and play them. Nobody's stopping you from doing that.
In fact, you now have new Terminators.
You actually have new. Oh, dude, the sculpts.
Are we going to see new Intercessors? Are we going to see new tactical Marines?
So here's my thing. I love the Terminator armor, the Terminator lore. I remember when Terminators first came out, the big hulking shoulder dudes, and some of the white dwarfs that they were in. I love that. Terminators still look really cool. Terminators still do their job, but they're so small in comparison to the Primaris. Now, these new Terminators are going to be Primarisized. However, the aesthetic is identical to the old Terminators.
Yeah.
It looks so cool, and they've done such a great job on making it feel cohesive that you can walk them next to a Primaris and it actually feels like it's doing its job.
Yeah.
So I really love that aspect. I'm so excited for this. I'm all a titter.
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be. It's an exciting time to be a Warhammer player, and it's an exciting time to be a content creator in Warhammer, because this is what we do. This is what is exciting.
I can't wait to play 10th.
Yep.
I can't wait to play with the Lion. I can't wait to take a nap. To be quite honest, it's been pretty exhausting so far. So,
anyways, we're gonna leave you there. But if you do see us at Adepticon, please come say hi. We love to shake hands, say hi, or fist bump.
It's entirely possible that I might have dice in my pocket, but I am running out.
You are running out.
I'm almost
come say hi. Thank you for watching, and thank you for everything. And until we see you next time.
Until the next time we see you in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe.
Play on.